Sales has changed my life, and I don't just mean my bank account. It's given me freedom, confidence, and the ability to impact others every single day. But if you don't know your why, this career will burn you out. Simon Sinek said, "People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it." This is true for our customers, and it's true for us. If we aren't genuinely connected with our why, it will come across, and we won't be successful in sales. So in this video, I'm going to show you why sales is an incredible career and how you can define your why so that you can thrive long term. You can love your work, you can love sales and crushing it and earning giant commissions, even growing and honing your craft. But that will only take you so far. Emotions only take you so far. One of the biggest misconceptions about sales is that it's all about the money. Yes, earning huge commissions is a big part of it, but it goes so much deeper than that. It's about the freedom, the leadership, the impact, and serving others. This is where sales really starts to transform people. Think about it. When you walk into a store and a salesperson genuinely helps you find the right product, they're doing you a service. They're helping you go from indecision to a confident choice. That's why I love sales. When done well, it is a service to others. It's actually an honorable act. And I think the ripple effect is even stronger in the B2B world. Think about it. When you sell more, your SE makes more. Your channel partners make more. You're helping organizations cut costs, increase revenue, and improve their customer and employee experience. The work you do can literally change the course of a business and the lives of those who work there. Even on a local level, when you make more money, you create microeconomies around you. And as you become a patron of small businesses, you help them meet their goals and their dreams. It's a noble profession when done with integrity and focus on serving the customer. But it's not an easy job. You can prep for demos and master sales tactics, but without a clearly defined why, you won't last in this career. Hard quarters come, long years come, markets change. If your only fuel is short-term emotion or a shiny object, discipline fades. And burnout creeps in if you push too hard for too long without a purpose that is greater than what is right in front of you. I found that when I stop focusing on my why, I lose my way. This isn't just true for sales, it's true for living a healthy lifestyle, being a good parent, or nurturing the relationships that mean the most to me. Every time I edge towards burnout, I find myself obsessing over the immediate or the tyranny of the urgent and forgetting the ultimate. I stop visiting my goals and reviewing my why. But the moment I reconnect with my purpose, the same workload feels different. The weight's still there, but I'm able to carry it better. It reminds me of when I ran the Leadville 100. After about 75 miles of running across the Rocky Mountains and still having a marathon ahead of you, you kind of want to quit. Your mind shuts down, your body shuts down, and if you don't have a deep why, you will quit. For me, my why was my family. During training that year, I would have to get up sometimes at 3:30 in the morning to go out and hit the trails. And this meant that my wife was usually at home on the weekends with the kids while I was out running. She had already sacrificed so much for me to be there on that race that I couldn't let her down. I had to finish the race. Every time I wanted to quit, I thought about her and my kids. I brought up my family. That was my why. They were my anchor that kept my body moving forward when everything else was yelling at me to quit. So what does a powerful why look like? Well, it's rarely a fancy new thing or a shiny object or that next commission check. It usually goes much deeper and sounds like getting out of debt and finding financial freedom, retiring early, giving your kids a better life than you had, taking care of a sick parent and covering their medical bills, giving generously to organizations and causes that you care about, having time freedom so that you can design the day you dream of and be present, or building something meaningful with amazing people. I can't tell you how many times I've asked top sellers why money is important to them, and I've heard stories like this. You see, it's rarely ever about the money. It's actually about what the money provides. Quick side note, I found that people who connect their why with their worldview or their faith system have a much stronger foundation to build off of. It becomes their basis for wanting to serve others, give generously, and leave an impact. As you can see, you need an anchor for your career like the ones I've mentioned. Something bigger than yourself, bigger than the fancy new car. Though I do love a fancy, fast car. The point here is not making a good thing the ultimate thing. A car is a great goal, but it's a terrible why. The why is your deeper purpose that keeps you going when your goals aren't enough. So now you're probably asking, how do I find my why? And it starts with a simple practice, reflection. Take some time to ask yourself the following questions and write them down. Let's use this journaling flow and start with the foundation. What type of impact do I want my life to have? Now let's move beyond you. Who are you doing this for? What kind of future do you want for your family, your partner, and your community? Now let's look at your future state. What does a well-lived week and life look like to you? Is it more freedom, more health, more music, more travel? Define the picture. Now let's look at money's mission. If you earned 30% more this year, what would you use those funds for? Write down the top 5 things that you'd use that money for in your life if you made it. Now let's move on to sales as the vehicle for all of this. Write one paragraph of sales helps me accomplish this because, and make sure you tie your craft back to the cause. Finally, make it visible. Put your why and some of your important goals in a place that you can look at them, and make sure that you review them every day before you start work. For me, my purpose starts with leaving people, places, and things better than I found them. I want my family to feel loved and supported. I want to be generous. I want my customers and partners to feel seen and heard. And sales has given me the ability to do this on a daily basis and the funds and means to do so. I see my career as a way to live out my faith and values as I work wholeheartedly, serve others, and create more good than I consume. When your why is clear, people feel it. Like Simon Sinek said, charisma has nothing to do with energy. It comes from a clarity of why. It comes from absolute conviction in an ideal bigger than oneself. You don't have to be loud, you have to be aligned. Sales is a great career when your why is solid. It will carry you through long quarters and make the wins that much more meaningful. Up next, I'm going to show you how to set and hit massive goals so that your why becomes a reality.